Wait, how do you turn this thing on again? I'm just kidding. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been about a month since the last time I posted a video, and I'm here to explain everything that's been going on. I asked you guys on my Instagram, but if you're not following me on Instagram, it's always linked down below in every video. But I asked you guys on Instagram to leave me like questions that you want me to add into this video, and I also asked just now for you to leave me like assumptions, because I got an assumption this morning on a comment on one of my videos that somebody said you caught corona, didn't you? That's why you've been missing. So yeah, I just got back yesterday from a 4-day beach trip because my son's birthday was last week, and we always have like a little party at the park by us with family, but none of the parks are open yet due to the pandemic, so I had to cancel that, and instead he wanted to go to the beach, so we ended up booking a 4-day beach weekend because I mean, what else is there to do besides sit at home? I feel like there's gonna be a lot of bloopers in this video, so I'm gonna leave those at the end. And let's get into it. Alright, so my first assumption I got was that I was fired from Uber Eats, and that is totally wrong. I've actually been driving this whole time. I've been driving a lot more since now that my husband is still out of a job, and the bills gotta be paid, like they didn't go on vacation. Someone asked, how much do I make on YouTube? I've been thinking about making a video like explaining how YouTube works and what I make. It's never consistent, and I don't really feel the need to like put a dollar amount on it because let me just say, it's a lot of work. I make way more money on the links that I put in my description and Uber itself, and I don't feel the need to have to explain the YouTube process. There are plenty of videos that explain how YouTube pays people, but I will say that it is definitely not worth it because the editing and the time I put into each video, it is, if you just do it for the money, it is not going to be worth it whatsoever. I feel like I just got lucky and I got a whole group of people that watch and support me, and that's what makes me keep making videos. Just the connection that I get with you guys, that's priceless, and that's the most thing I've missed this past month. If I didn't feel this connection with you guys, like what would be the point of making videos, you know? I have been offered sponsorships from like a handful of companies, and I just turn them all down because they either don't go with my videos or I'm generally not into the product. I've also had people reach out to do collaborations, which I've done collabs in the past, but some of them just don't feel genuine. And when you offer somebody $15,000, wait, what? No, no. When you offer somebody $1,500 to do a collab, being you have one video on your channel, what does that sound like to me? One, it sounds like you're using me. Two, do you even do Uber? Like, that video wasn't even about Uber. And three, why are you offering me that amount of money to do a collab video? Like, what do you think is gonna come out of a collaboration with me and my 3,000 subscribers? And I turn down sponsorships all the time just because I don't like the product. I don't feel like the product goes with my videos. I'm not just gonna push a product just for the money. Y'all know me better than that. Alright, my camera keeps falling from my dashboard. Someone asked, can you make a video on how to sign up for Uber Eats driver? Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description, but if you want a like dedicated video, I could totally do that for you. There's also another question, something I haven't seen any of the Uber Eats drivers talk about is the fact that taxes aren't taken out of what you're making. So yeah, I think those two go in hand together. So maybe, yeah, look forward to a video on the process of signing up for Uber. They said driver, which is actually the same, Uber driver and Uber Eats. Sometimes your account will not give you the option to pick. I was able to just pick Uber Eats. Right, someone said, I miss you, where have you been? Hope you're okay. I'm doing great, actually. I felt like during that time period I was gone, I don't know if it's just the pandemic mixed with, you know, I'm a Capricorn, so sometimes I just like to shut down and keep to myself. So I think that had something to do with it too. And, you know, just everything. I'm okay though. I'm actually more than okay. I'm fine. I feel refreshed, and I'm even more excited to make Uber Eats videos for you guys. I felt like it was getting a little repetitive. I actually had a hard time like making thumbnails and titles for my videos because I felt like they were all repetitive and I'm talking about the same things. So now I feel refreshed and excited to film, excited to show you guys the different things that have changed in the past month, because you'll be surprised, like things change monthly, even weekly, due to this pandemic going on. Someone asked, what is the current situation in your country nowadays and what is your routine? Well, the current situation is I think we're in like phase 2 of reopening, at least Tampa, Brandon area where I am, mid-Florida. And I know every state is different. Some are like completely open and some are still completely closed down, which I don't know, but it is a weird times. Like I said, it is so weird. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Different places in America are going through different things and we're all opening up slowly. There's people walking around now with no face masks, just living their best life like normal, which I'm probably one of them. Uber Eats makes me wear a face mask, so one of my friends made one and sent it to me, and that's probably the only time I wear a face mask is when I'm driving, because I have to. I don't go out much in grocery stores or shopping in general. I've been doing a lot of shopping online, which I started making a video about all my packages that come in. I started making an unboxing video as they come in. I've been opening them, so keep an eye out for that on my channel. So that's all the questions and assumptions I got so far. Like I said, I just posted that on my stories, so I'm gonna give it a couple hours and let more questions come in, and I'm actually gonna start filming a Uber Eats delivery video. Alright, so it's been a few hours later and a couple more questions and assumptions came rolling in. So my next question is, how did you meet your husband? How long have y'all been married? So next month in July will be our 13-year anniversary. And that may sound like the longest time ever. I mean, it is, but we have our whole lives to go. And once you meet your person, like, you just know, and the years fly by, the kids, the fun, like, it just flies by, and you just know. How did you meet? So it's actually a funny story. We laugh at it now, but one of his friends was trying to talk to me, but he was so afraid to come knock on my door, my parents' house door, and so he drove to my house, but he had my husband, he had him get out and go knock on the door and relay a message, and so that turned into Josh contacting me a few days later with questions about the guy, and I'm like, I don't even want to talk to the guy. What are you doing? Like, let's hang out. So that's pretty much how it happened. We met through a friend. That's what we tell people. Yeah, he just came knocking on my door. My next question is, around how much do you do a day in Uber Eats, and for how many hours a day? So it just depends. Like some days I do it for 3 hours, like if I just want to do a lunch or dinner trip, and then other days I'm doing it for like 8-9 hours just to make money. You know, I try to stick with like lunch rush, dinner rush, only when promotions and surges and boosts. But the pandemic changed like everything. So there's now that things are opening up, it's kind of getting back to how it was. But when everything was closed, like people were eating around the clock. So there was no lunch rush, dinner rush. There was just eating all the time. So it would be easy to go 9 hours straight of just back-to-back orders. But when I start slowing down is when I'm like, okay, lunch rush is over. Let me take a break, or let me go home and come back out tomorrow. Because I really don't want to be wasting gas, even though gas prices are so cheap right now. Like, especially with using the Get Upside code, also linked down below if you want to use my code and get 15 cents off per gallon. Lately with the pandemic, to answer the other part of the question, how much I make, I've been averaging $30-40 an hour. Now I know you're like, why aren't you filming this? Because this is what we want to see, you making a lot of money. Like I said, I just haven't been in the mood to film. Now today I'm also filming a separate video. I think I've mentioned that. And I'm like halfway through it and I'm still making good money. So y'all will see in my next video. I'm gonna post it probably the day after I post this one, because I need to get videos out. It's been too long. Okay, and somebody said on my assumptions, they assume that I haven't been driving for personal reasons. Now I gave you all my reasons on why I haven't been driving. It's just a weird time. But also, along with it being a weird time, I have been dealing with a lot of anxiety, and that leads to depression. So if you struggle with that, like, I am right there with you. I struggle with anxiety daily. When I was a teenager, I was like crippling shy. Like, I didn't talk to anyone. I failed a grade due to it because I would literally just sit there. I wouldn't do my work. I wouldn't talk to my teachers. And yeah, I failed a grade because of that. And that led to just anxiety. Like, not even like people judging me, but like what could happen. That's probably the best thing. And if you never dealt with anxiety, like my husband doesn't deal with anxiety, doesn't deal with depression. Like, I didn't know people like that existed. I deal with it daily. So without getting like too deep into it, it's just like panic attacks where you think and envision the worst happening, and you're like fighting your mind, like no, like it's okay, and your mind's like, yeah, but what if this happens, what if this happens, what if so it's literally a fight with your mind. So I've been dealing with that a lot lately, which I've been taking CBD a lot lately, and that helps. It feels like it eliminates your anxiety. Not that I'm promoting it. All right, new battery. I feel like there was another question somebody randomly asked me somewhere. I thought I screenshotted it, but I don't have it. So I think I explained everything, and I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me, and if you reach out to me, like, that means the world to me. I'm okay, everything's fine. It's fine, everything's fine. No, I'm not just saying that, but I'm so excited to make more videos. Yeah, so I will see you in my next one. Bye. It's hard to, there's just a lot going on right now. There's just a lot, and the last thing I did was pick my camera up, and yeah, because I've been gone. A 9-year-old could say that they, all right, I'm just jambling again. before we went on the beach vacation. How many times am I gonna say beach vacation? Y'all get what happened. Helping other people. Word, Sarah. No. No, that just sounds, no.